Hello everyone, in today's video we're gonna take a look at the most cuts ever done on a single TOTD map. Usually when there is a cut on a map, it's only 1 or 2 cuts. But on this map they managed to cut the map a lot more, so let's take an in-depth look on how they did this. At first it just seems like an ordinary track, with some nice jungle scenery and a good route. But the more in-depth you go into the map, the more problems you find. For example, that the landscaping on the map is not penalty grass, which makes it very easy to cut, because you're driving a lot faster than you were if you were to drive on penalty grass. This is definitely a mapper error, but I guess he wanted to go with a more realistic look of having real grass. But having things realistic is not always better. The other mapping error we come upon is the unfortunate checkpoint placement, but this could easily be fixed by either having more checkpoints on the outside of the route or just have more checkpoints in general. But only having these 2 errors on the map creates a big disaster, because that now when the landscape is normal grass means that you can drive pretty fast on the outside scenery. So let's take a look at the first checkpoint where it's placed. As you can see here, it's a pretty clear cut already. So to do this first checkpoint the fastest, you have to just go out to the right, and then you will find yourself at the first checkpoint very soon. And then you just hop out in the scenery again, and when you get to the route again, you proceed to drive through the 2 next checkpoints on the actual route. And when you have collected the 2 checkpoints, you just keep going with the cut on the left side. And then we hop on the track and do the same thing again. And on this checkpoint coming up, you guessed it, we did the same thing again. Then for our last time, we did the same thing again. And then we just continue on the track. And then we pick up the last checkpoint and do our last cut into the finish. On the last jump into the finish, you're supposed to go on the left side, but you can just go straight and jump into the finish that way instead. And if we sum up all the cuts on this track, it comes up to 7, which is a huge number in cuts. After this map with the mistake of having normal grass as the scenery, this have never happened again. So I guess all the mappers out there learned from this track, because this is not something you want to see on your own track that you spend a lot of time and effort into. If you like this video, I might do more videos like this in the future as well. Everything I have left to say now is, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Catch you out.